Money man in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Money man. You already know I'm having
Thought I needed cash, it made me rich within. Had a bag full of pain, it turned to 2P. Love me in the spirit, now my soul released. No cap, I was searching for the fix. Got hit my line, said sucker, get the mix. Now I'm standing whole like I'm trapping on faith. Got the gospel jumping, whole block is. Let's go! God be the plug, he supply that grace. Holy in the trap, still saved by faith. I was lost in the streets, he pulled my case. Let's go! Gave me that light, now I'm drifting faith. God be the plug, God be the plug. Counterfeit. Now, Holy Ghost supply chain, they run the ship. Every blessing move like a shimmering up piece. Angels on the corner in the trap with me. The word be the way, scripture, my scale. Ain't selling lies, I'm pushing what's real. I got joint boat, hope and supply. God be the plug, he never he my plug, he my source. Hey, he my plug, he my force. He the light, never dark. Let's go. From the trap to the heart. Turn up for the plug. Turn, got that work. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving lies. He ain't saving lives. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving love. He ain't feeling close. God, he my plug. He my source. He my plug. He my force. He the light, never dark. Let's go. From the trap to the break. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving lies. He ain't saving lives. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving love. He ain't feeling cups. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I'm early. I had to go ahead and get it. Yeah, I'm early. I had to go ahead and get it. God be the plug. God be the plug. Renewed Gospel coming soon. YouTube channel Renewed Gospel coming soon. I'm going to need y'all to subscribe, like, and share that channel when I drop it. It's coming real soon. God be the plug. But what's going on? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, we early. God is the sword, then this is the plug talk. I'm telling you, Cody. That's an original, a Renewed Gospel original. Yo, make that money from Trump, troll. Look, he need to be going focusing on that China, that trade war he done got started with China. And why we about to be in a recession because of him. That's what he need to be focusing on. Don't come over here hating on Shedeur. You need to go focus on this American economy. That's what you need to focus on. Send me my check. What about that? That's what I need. What's going on? But nah, what my title is, the Browns are getting closer, being forced to play Shedeur. The Browns are running out of time and out of excuses. The pressure's on, the fans are loud, and it looks like Cleveland's about to be forced to play Shedeur. And I'm telling you right now, it's getting real bad, and it's getting real ugly for Kevin, Andrew, and Jimmy. After what Joe Flacco did last night, hopefully y'all watch my video that morning. I don't be trying to put out too much content because I be trying to enjoy my life too. But look, it's about to get real sticky, real messy real like we did the wrong things. And I told y'all this message is coming to light. It's coming to light. I'm telling you, these folk, they're messed up. They up there thinking they bigger than who they is. They thinking they the almighty. They thinking they got all the power. I done told y'all. I told y'all. It's too late, Browns. Listen to me. It's too late. You gotta stop doing that devilish stuff you've been doing. You better start repenting right now. You better ask God for forgiveness right now. He be the plug. God be the plug.
Holy in the trap, still saved by faith. I was lost in the streets, he pulled my case. Gave me that light, now I'm dripped in faith. God be the plug, God be the plug. He ain't serving lies, he's saving lives. God be the plug, God be the plug. He ain't serving love, he ain't feeling cuffed. I was down bad trying to flip for sin. Thought I needed cash, it made me rich within. Had a bag full of pain, it turned to 2P. Love me in the spirit, now my soul released. No cap, I was searching for the fix. Got hit my line, said sucker, get the mix. Now I'm standing the hole like I'm trapping on fire.
God be the plug. My speaker was messing up. My speaker was messing up. Yeah, I seen it. And I was about to make a video about it. And he really said something. Gary really said something. He really said something about Shedeur. I don't know if y'all caught it. Appreciate you, Cody. I don't know if y'all caught it. I ain't even had that up no more. But I don't know if y'all caught it, though. But we're going to watch Tony Rizzo real quick.
Where are things with Stefanski? And is there a world where Monday we're in code red?
My feeling is like just a loss will convince the owner that if he isn't already, that a complete overhaul has to happen. But it doesn't mean he'll press the button Monday morning.
But guys, let's be real here. Jimmy is not the solution to the problem. Jimmy is the problem.
He's the only one that can take action. Even though he's complicit in the Flacco trade, he's complicit in everything to do with the quarterbacks. They don't just do things and then 3 days later call Jimmy and say, by the way, we traded Flacco. He's consulted, and he should be, but he signed off on it. So he can't, hold this against Andrew Berry. Yet he's got to do an about face and take some action and hold someone accountable. He can't fire himself.
Where are things with Stefanski?
I told y'all, Jimmy done made Andrew Barrett the scapegoat. Now he either gonna, like I said in my video this morning, if you ain't watching, y'all need to go watch that whole thing right now. He either gonna look like a fool or a genius, Andrew Barrett. Jimmy about to make Andrew Barrett look like a fool or a genius. Because I'm telling you right now, man, it's either what he doing with these quarterbacks, like Rizzo said earlier, is ridiculous. He don't know what he doing. And then I seen it on the other clip, the other video, they even thinking he might have looked up with the draft. He probably didn't even know what he was doing with the draft. He just looked up into it. They say he just lucked up into it. Like he didn't even know who he was picking. Like this crazy, man. This crazy. Look here. I knew the organization was bad. I knew they were bad. But
Not from fans.
it's a reason why you stay at the bottom of the barrel. The Browns get to this point, like, dang, they the Cleveland Browns. That's how they got to this point. This is how they got to that point. They the Cleveland F Browns. That's how they got to that point. Miami gonna mess around and beat Cleveland because Dylan Gabriel finally gonna, like I told y'all, Dylan Gabriel finally gonna throw them interceptions and they gonna catch them. Miami gonna catch them interceptions.
They're a laughing stock around the league, not from fans, but from people within the league. And this happens every 2-3 years. They're a laughing stock. And they keep on doing stupid things.
Why do they keep helping
What is
other
that,
teams?
2-3 years?
They're a laughing stock. And they keep on doing stupid things.
Why do they keep helping other teams?
Within the league. And this happens every 2-3 years. They're a laughing stock. And they keep on doing stupid things.
Why do they keep helping other teams?
Yeah, exactly. Andrews built the Houston Texans into a playoff team, and now he's determined to make the Bengals, make a run at the Steelers.
Look, that's why Mike Tomlin said what he said. Because it didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense for Andrew Berry to trade Joe Flacco to a division rival where you got to play him again, and Joe Flacco, who was your starter, just like Mike Tomlin said, man. They're ridiculous. They need to fire everybody up there. I think Rizzo said it the other day. They need to fire everybody up there in the front office. And I said in my video, I said they need to sell. Jimmy need to sell the team. Jimmy need to sell the team. But I know he ain't, because that's why he building that stadium. Because I told y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all again, I'm going to keep saying it for the folk that ain't been here. Jimmy is a businessman. Y'all see him right there in the middle? Y'all see him right there? Jimmy is a businessman. He ain't becoming a billionaire owning the Cleveland Browns. He was already a billionaire. And he just adding to his portfolio. He just adding to his portfolio while these loyal Cleveland Browns fans are being bamboozled. Big word. They being bamboozled out of their money to believe that they team actually gonna be good anytime soon until they play Shedeur. If complete and total waste of time was a photo, if complete and total waste of time was a photo, there it is right there. All four of them. If y'all don't know who this is, this lady is right there. That D Haslam, that Jimmy Haslam wife. They own the Browns. But we only talk about Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't get the Shedeur a chance to play. Flacco wanted to get up out of that mess. Flacco didn't want to get in that, be around this mess no more. Flacco beat them every time. He tired of that. That's why he would. There we see. That make a lot of sense, man, Robert. That's what I'm saying. Man, look, he ain't about to play flawless. Ain't none of them no good. Yeah, I think he on part of is it Milwaukee? I think he on part of Milwaukee Bucks. And I don't know what else he on, but I'm just telling you, this part of his portfolio. And like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying, if you look at that stadium, let me see, can I find it right quick? If you look at that, if you look at them concepts for that stadium, come on now. Computer moving slow. This one right here. Can y'all see that good? I need to zoom in. Okay, I want y'all to see this when I talk about it. Y'all can see that good. Pilot J truck stop. See what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get this up. That man on energy. Here it is right here. But look. Can y'all see it good? Put W12 in the chat if you can see it good. Yeah, we know he got money. He a billionaire. But listen to what I'm saying. You see how that thing's structured? All these buildings, even like a hotel up in there. Then you got the little courtyard with these plazas over here. This man about to put his businesses that he owns or his buddy businesses around this stadium. So you leading up into the stadium, you gonna see all these businesses. And what an impulse or buy you're gonna do? You gonna go check it out. Especially if you early for the game, or maybe you ain't even come for the game. Maybe you going to the Taylor Swift concert, Beyonce concert, 12 play concert. I don't know. I'm just naming something. Blink Eye, whatever they is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you going to one of them rock concerts, a country singer concert. Maybe you going to one of them. And you walking past all these stores, and maybe you want to stay overnight in the hotel. What is you saying? This is generational wealth multiplied for the least the next 30 years or whenever that contract run out for the Huntington Bank. Now I'm telling you, man, this is not no coincidence. It ain't no coincidence. I said DJ H. I said that a while ago. Cause it looked like one of them know what he doing and the other one don't. But like right here, this Jimmy Haslam investment, sports investments right here. He owned the Cleveland Browns, a controlling stake acquired in 2012. The team is investing $2.4 billion to build a new dome stadium in Brook Park, Ohio, which will host a variety of events beyond football games. Told you right there. Milwaukee Bucks, a controlling interest in the NBA team, so he already got a ring. He ain't worried about the Browns at all because they won the championship. The Haslam Sport Group has the role of investor operator for the MLS team. Columbus Crew. He own a soccer team. Investment opportunities. HGS actually explores other investment opportunities within the sports and entertainment industry. He owned Cleveland Browns, the Milwaukee Bucks, and a soccer team. Come on now. Come on now. That's just the sports investment. They ain't even including this energy right here. This energy investment power plants. Through HL Capital, the family acquired natural gas power plants in New York and Massachusetts. Oh, my goodness. The Blink, whatever it is, Capital BG, whatever they is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what I'm saying is this man got power plants in New York, in Massachusetts. Do y'all know he powering? He probably powering and providing natural gas to all these New York City, New York buildings, and in Massachusetts, and he probably provides some for Canada too. Blink 182, that's what it is, whatever it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Diversified approach. The Haslam family office has a thesis of investing in hydrocarbons while also making money from ventures that help reduce emissions, such as landfill gas business. Look at this. Everybody got trash. Everybody got trash. Then they turning your trash to gas. They turning your trash to gas to cash. They turning your trash to gas to cash. They taking your trash to the power plant to make natural gas to power New York and Massachusetts and part of Canada. Look at that. And y'all think he worried about the Cleveland Browns. No. He don't care about losing. Then he got, like they said, the pilot Flying J. Jimmy Haslam serves as the chairman of the board for the truck stop chain. I guarantee you're going to have one of them close by. philanthropy. Woo! I had to slow it down. I'm country folk. I had to slow it down. The Haslam are actively involved in numerous, y'all know what it was, initiatives focused on education, youth, sports, health, and arts. Come on now. That's just a synopsis. That ain't even probably the deep dive of it. That probably ain't even the deep dive of it. But giving $100 million to the city, that ain't nothing. That's why I'm like. And then Cleveland got their YN as the mayor, and he's excited about the $100 million he about to get from the Haslam. I'm like, bro, $100 million? He probably make that in a month. He probably make that $100 million in a month. Especially with the power plants. And then he turning your gas, he turning your trash, the gas, the cash. Come on now. The man and family on board for what? To get Arch. Arch ain't showing nothing. Arch is probably the biggest flop right now. He don't care about winning. What I'm saying is, yeah, man, Robin, I need to bump elbow. Hey, forget the Browns, Jimmy. What you doing today? I don't care about the Browns, just like you, Jimmy. What are you doing? What investments are we getting into? Man, this family ain't gotta suffer without no more. And we over here talking about Shedeur. I'm telling you, the man playing it right. The man playing it right. I wasn't even gonna talk about Jimmy, but the man playing it right. Think about it. How much money Shedeur generating to this team with him just keeping his team in the news every day. He just keeping his team in the news every day. We talking about the Browns every day. Every day on ESPN. Every day you seeing that plain orange helmet. Every day. You talking about the Browns, how bad they is. It don't matter as long as you mention the Cleveland Browns. Then he gonna announce. Come on now. This ain't strategic or nothing. Think about it. He gonna announce that they gonna build a new stadium when he got the most attention on his franchise. I don't know why this ain't playing. But he got the most attention on his franchise, and he gonna announce they building a new stadium. I don't tell you, the man then become a billionaire owning the Cleveland Browns. So I don't want to hear none of that.
How could you do that, Andrew? How could you do it? Why on earth did you feel the need to trade this guy to a division opponent for a 5th-round draft pick? Fireable offense. That is a fireable offense. I want to know how much longer the owner's going to watch this crap, because the fans have had it. We deserve better. You're worried more about your stadium than you are your football team. That's the perception, Jimmy. And you allow these people to do this. You have the worst offense in the league. Your GM screwed this quarterback thing up like I've never seen. In my life, I've never seen anything like it. Kids that play Madden could have done a better job. Truly. That's not hyperbole. It's a joke. It's a joke. This franchise has become a joke. And I'm sick of it.
Told the Rizzo, boy. I done told y'all, I ain't seen Kodak. I know your skin tone is that, but I ain't seen these many folk this color be so upset. It's multiple. Like they be spazzing out, they be crashing out over Shedeur. I ain't seen it. I ain't never seen it before. And man, Robert, they put the game over here where I'm at. They put the Cleveland game on TV, but that mainly probably because they were playing the Steelers, and for whatever reason, it's a lot of Steelers fans down here. I don't know what it is, or maybe they just travel well. But I remember when they came and played the Falcons, it was a whole bunch of Steelers fans that came into that game. It was ridiculous. These folk is spazzing.
Since the Browns moved on from Deshaun Watson, they have screwed this quarterback thing up worse than I could ever imagine. Ever. I've never seen anything more stupid in my life than Andrew Berry handling the quarterback situation. He should get fired for that alone. You reached on a kid in the 3rd round, then you took a guy in the 5th round that you didn't even know what you were doing. He's the best quarterback you have, and you haven't played him yet. You signed Joe Flacco, and you traded him to a division rival who looks like they go to the playoffs. All Joe Flacco has done since going to Cincinnati is throw for 561 yards in 2 games, 5 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Look here. If y'all ain't seen it, y'all need to go watch them Joe Flacco highlight from last night. The man ran, it wasn't even a playing read option, but he pulled the ball. Joe Flacco pulled the ball and ran for a 1st down. Trying to argue with G Buddy today. Look, I don't be looking at everything. I be looking at a few things, then I stop because I can't be looking at everything. I be on this thing all day trying to find all the information. But y'all need to go watch them Joe Flacco highlight from last night. This man done passed for 500 plus yards and 5 touchdowns in really less than 2 weeks. He done played 2 games with the Bengals in 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks, maybe even a week. He had been with the Browns maybe a week, a full week, and played 2 games and threw for more passing yards than he did with the Cleveland Browns and touchdowns. And he ain't throw no interceptions. And then this is what you get. This is what you get right here. After the game. Listen.
Happy crowd of Bengals fans. 33-31 victory over the Steelers.
Them folks saying, thank you, Cleveland. So whose fault really is it? Kevin, your offense is trash. Joe Flacco don't even know the playbook for the Cincinnati Bengals. And he put up 40, 30, whatever points. Whatever the score was. It was more than 17. Joe Flacco put up 30-some points, not knowing the playbook. This man literally said he didn't know the play calls and put up 30-some points. Shedeur been in that system almost 6 months now, and you keep telling me he don't know the playbook. Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't no way in the world Shedeur don't know the playbook. You can't use that excuse no more. So if I hear it one more time that he's not ready because he don't know the playbook, Andrew, he need to learn Mandarin. He know English, but he need to learn Mandarin. Andrew, you must can't read. I know you got a Harvard degree or something. Maybe you don't know football. Because if Joe Flacco came out there and put up 30-some points and don't know the playbook, what in the world Shedeur doing? Or what are y'all doing to Shedeur? Because maybe y'all not teaching him the right plays. And maybe y'all telling him the wrong plays on purpose. Because Dylan don't know the plays neither. I seen one clip. Dylan went the wrong way on the play action. Isaiah Bond don't know the playbook. This dude was blocking on a pass play and the ball coming to him. Then this past week, he running a slant route wide open and the ball hit him in the head. He ain't even look. Don't nobody know the playbook. You send dudes up, but you sent 2 people to the medical tent. Gage finally got in the game, and you sent him to the medical tent. Gage finally got bumped up, and you gave that man a concussion. Andrew Barry mad right now because he was about to trade Njoku. He was about to trade Njoku, but now he hurt. Now he gotta wait. Andrew mad at Dylan. What are we doing? Then the player you played against in high school, he's still wreaking havoc on you. This man done followed you to the NFL and doing the same thing he did in high school to you. He sacked you and he almost intercepted the ball. This is ridiculous. Cleveland. All y'all need to go. All y'all need to go. I don't look here. Then that man miss. This man been saying the same thing for 6 years. 6. Been saying the same thing.
We didn't coach our best when it mattered. I need to do a better job. It's my responsibility to get it fixed. It's my responsibility. Out-coach now. They out-coached us in every phase. We didn't do a good enough job as coaches. We're just not doing a good enough job, and that starts with me. That's coaching. That's on me, bottom line. Yeah, again, that's coaching. Put that right on me.
We just have to be better. That's on me. Many sacks is that's on me.
It's all of us, me. That's on me because everything that happens on that field is my responsibility. Everything. I need to own a large part of that, and that falls squarely on me. Again, nobody's fault but my own. I didn't put our guys in position to succeed.
It's coaches. It's all of us. We have to be better. It is 100% me. I got to put the guys in position.
Ultimately, I got to give him better stuff, and ultimately that's on me. And I got to give those guys better plays. Really, that's my responsibility. We got to look at the plan that we gave the guys.
We have to coach better. Again, I look inward and wonder what I can do better.
Very frustrating. That's frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's frustrating. Frustrating. It's frustrating. Frustrated. Frustrated.
Very, very frustrating. Really frustrating. Frustrated.
Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no
I bet it is frustrating. Titans 1-5. 5 they coach. Dolphins. I guess what they gonna call this? They had the icy hot bowl last night. What they gonna call this? The fire bowl? Cause whoever lose this game probably getting fired. But Kevin talked like he ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you, that man talked like his job is secure. I'm telling you, that man talk like he ain't going nowhere. He know he might not go nowhere. And I'm telling you, they might not fire him. They might not fire Kevin, man. I ain't gonna be surprised that they do, and I ain't gonna be surprised that they don't. Because the way that man been talking all these years, he ain't going nowhere. He is not going nowhere. Is he funny? They made us say the same thing for 6 years. Every press conference, it's on me. It's 100% my fault. I gotta do better. It's on me. It's on me. It's on me. It's on me. This is why I'm telling you, Jimmy, like Kevin and Andrew, they talk the way they want him. They talk the way he want them to talk. They don't say nothing but the same thing over and over and over. Same thing over and over and over. And it's ridiculous, man. When are the Cleveland Brown fans gonna have enough? When they gonna have enough of this? I don't get it.
Is it just me, or did Joe Flacco look pretty freaking good for the Bengals against the Steelers on Thursday Night Football last night? Now, we need to remember Joe Flacco has been with the Bengals for 9 days before playing last night. He was in Cleveland for over 6 months before we traded him to the Bengals last week. He had all spring, all summer, training camp, and the preseason to master Kevin Stefanski's offense and build rapport with the receivers and all that kind of stuff. And in just 9 days, he looks significantly better in the Bengals offense than he ever did in Kevin's offense here in Cleveland. Like, it's not even close. He just threw for 340 yards and 3 touchdowns last night, leading the Bengals to 33 points against the Steelers team that we could only muster 9 points against just 5 days ago. Joe Flacco also now has 5 touchdowns and no interceptions in just 2 starts for the Bengals, with no time to prep, no time really to practice, and he only had 2 touchdowns over 4 starts with Cleveland this year. I mean, did you guys see Joe Flacco throwing the ball downfield, making big plays? All he could do here in Cleveland was dink and dunk because nobody knew what the hell they were doing. And of course, this is where everybody's going to jump in here and making the excuses. I see the excuses all over the internet. They're going to say, oh, well, Joe now has 2 great wide receivers. Oh, Joe couldn't do that here with our trash O-line, blah, blah, blah. How about we stop making excuses and just call this what it is? Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski have no clue what they're doing. You think our O-line is bad? We still have 2 Pro Bowlers playing at the guard positions and another one at right tackle when he's healthy. We've talked about it all year. The Bengals O-line is also terrible. And yes, the Bengals have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but let's not pretend like the Browns are completely absent of talent on offense. For as bad as Jerry Jeudy's played this year, he was the 6th leading receiver in the NFL. Just a year ago, we've got David Njoku, we've got Harold Fannin Jr. Quinshon Judkins is a better running back than Chase Brown. Our tight ends are better than their tight ends. There's no excuse for Joe Flacco to look this much better. I'm not saying if he just looked a little bit better or this and that, this much better in the Bengals offense than he ever did here. So then what if the Browns offense just makes everyone look worse? Jerry Jeudy, like I said, he's never been an elite wide receiver, but he's also never looked this bad. Harold Fannin Jr. never dropped a pass in college, and suddenly he doesn't know how to catch anymore. David Njoku, well, might as well forget about him. You hardly know he's playing half the time. Chase Brown just ran for over 100 yards at 10 yards a clip, but Quinshon Judkins couldn't crack 40 against the Steelers. We're dropping back to pass 58 times with a rookie quarterback in his second start against a good defense on the road. Come on, guys. At some point, we have to stop making excuses for the ineptitude that is running rampant in Cleveland right now.
The ineptitude, what's happening in Cleveland right now. And I'm telling you, man, 58 times and Joe Flacco go out there and ball out. Granted, I said this earlier in my video. Jerry Jeudy ain't nowhere in the same stratosphere as T. Higgins. I know y'all thought I was going to say Jamar Chase. He ain't even close to T. Higgins. Jerry Jeudy is trash. He a decent third receiver. He is not a dude that's going to take you over the top. He is not a superstar in this league. He had 1 year over 1,000 yards, and that because Jameis Winston was gunslinging it because he didn't want to run Kevin offense. So he was throwing the ball downfield. Dylan Gabriel going to run Kevin offense like Myles Garrett said, the way he want to run it. And they're dinking and dunking downfield. And ain't taking no shots nowhere. And then you ain't even got a player, I guess that's supposed to be Isaiah Bond, to take the top off the defense, but he don't even know the plays. He ain't even gonna be looking for the ball if you run all the way down there. So I don't know what you supposed to do, man. Joe Flacco threw that ball to Jamar Chase 20 plus times. That man caught it 16 times. Probably the number one receiver, if you want to count Justin Jefferson, that number one. Jamar Chase probably the number one receiver in the league right now. And Joe got him. And they going downfield and he getting open. Joe said it. Joe took a shot at them receiver in Cleveland. He said, and they get open. Go watch that Joe Flacco interview. He said, he was talking about Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. He said, and they get open. He said, and they get open. I'm like, Joe just didn't do that. Because can't none of them get open over there in Cleveland. None. So why you gonna tell me you about to draft a quarterback in the first round? Why you gonna draft the quarterback in the first round? You ain't got nobody to throw. He ain't got nobody to throw to. What you gonna throw to Dylan Sampson? You gonna put him out there in the slot? Quinshawn don't catch the ball like that because you ain't running that many screens. Unless you still got Dylan back there because he can't see over the offensive line. And he gonna overthrow the ball anyway. But I guarantee you, man, he about to throw his first interceptions this next game, and they're gonna be in the bad time and they're gonna lose. And then you're gonna have the same situation you thought you got rid of Joe because he was turning the ball over. But I told y'all, some of them wasn't even his fault. Some of them interceptions in the beginning wasn't even Joe Flacco's fault. But it still go down as an interception. It don't matter if the receivers dropped it, like most of them was, like at least 2-3 of them was the receivers dropping them and going through their hands. And the defender just being in the right place at the right time. Couple of them, he threw it right to him, but the other one just in uncertain circumstances, unfortunate circumstances. That's where it is right there. Gage out, he got a concussion, man, right? They probably gonna cut him again because I told y'all everybody Shedeur get close with or talk about Shedeur, they end up cutting. The only one they ain't gonna cut is Myles Garrett. That's the only one. That's the only one. They don't need no tight end. They need an offensive line and a wide receiver, an offensive coordinator, a head coach, and a GM. That's what they need. That's what the Cleveland Browns need, and an owner. They need all that. Cleveland need all that. I don't know if they can get all of it in the same draft or not, but they need all of it because this was getting ridiculous, man. I'm getting tired of talking about the Browns. I'm getting tired of talking about the Browns, man. The whole defense, then, because that's who he be with. I'm telling you, they probably gonna cut him. Like they definitely about to trade Njoku because he was talking and laughing with Shedeur. And ain't no telling who else they gonna get rid of. Denzel better watch out.
Audio courtesy of Westwood One and Amazon. I look the other way. Excuse me. I have to say it back to the fans in Cincinnati. No need to thank us. Thank you. Thank you. Record this. Thank you, Zach Taylor. Thank you, Mike Brown. Thank you to both of you. Because it's clear now. It couldn't be any more clear. It's right there in front of us. We were angry. We started to draw our lines. We started to find our battle stations. I didn't want to divide anybody, but I didn't think that it was going to be a package deal. No, Cincinnati, thank you. Because it's all right there in front of you. 3.5 hours last night, the post-game tone. You had all the evidence you needed. You have all the evidence you needed.
That they're all getting fired?
Well, no, I don't even know about that. It's just this is not working. That's the evidence that you have. There's nothing there, folks. There is no excuse. There is no defense. It ain't working. I mean, you crystallized it. I'll ask everybody else the question because I think you crystallized it better than anybody else.
What, that last night was worse for Browns fans, looked worse than anything that happened last Sunday?
Looked like anything that's happened in an actual game for this team.
Yeah, it felt like you were a national punching bag.
That offensive line.
Did it not?
Yes, of course. That offensive line, and it's a national punching bag because of decisions, again, recent decisions that have just backfired right in front of everybody. The offensive line, arguably in Cincinnati, I have to say arguable now, is arguably as bad or worse than the Browns. Joe wasn't seeing the field here in Cleveland. They brought him in. They started the season. They took away the parachute. They took away the safety net if Dylan Gabriel were to go down or not play well and Shedeur wasn't ready. They took that away. None of it is working. And now it's just clear for everybody. Whatever this is at its end. There's no arguments for this thing to continue any longer. Because I don't think they have a plot. There's no plan. What's the plan? Whatever they had, they lost it. It's gone. It's gone. After what we've said all week, after everything that was there, I mean, I wonder what Kevin was thinking watching that game. Either A, he was mad at himself because he couldn't get it out. B, he was mad at Andrew for trading the guy away. Do we know whether or not? And you know what? I have to ask another question. Do we know Kevin wanted to start Dylan Gabriel against Minnesota?
This man Kevin will sit there and lie and say he didn't watch the game. You know you sat there and watched Joe Flacco, and you pretty sure you done seen the highlight. Quit lying, bro. You know you sat there and watched that game. Let me see how Joe Flacco doing. You know he was my quarterback, but I was forced to put Dylan Gabriel in. But like he said, I don't know if Kevin did want to play Dylan Gabriel because it looked like Dylan Gabriel ain't ready. He did say he was asleep. Well, you lied. You know you were watching that game. Come on now.
Was that a decision that was made for him?
I mean, my assumption was no.
Okay.
There was no way that he wanted to go from the veteran
and away we
who
go.
was the starter to Dylan Gabriel. But, we don't know these things. I mean, there's been a lot of arguing after the fact of what Stefanski has wanted, and it's just fans guessing because we don't know because they just say they're thought partners on everything. So you just assume everybody's on the same page at all times, which is impossible for a losing team. There's no way, because if that's the case, they'd just all be fired. It'd be the easiest move ever. Like, all right, all of you guys are equally responsible for their record. They're 1-5. All right, I've fired them all. That's easy. That's the easiest thing.
You run it till the end if you want to. That's fine. But there's nothing more that could be clear. They have Jamar Chase and they have T. Higgins. Okay, Jake Browning wasn't doing anything with them guys. Here's the 40-year-old man, the grand old man, putting it on the Pittsburgh Steelers. We dropped back 58 times last Sunday. The grand old man dropped back. He was able to do it. How many yards? I lost count. 342, 342. 3 touchdowns, 7.3 per. That's an offense. That's moving the ball down the field. They're saying thank you, Cleveland. I say thanks to them because it's what we have here, folks.
We have them primed and ready to go. There are more callers ready to go today than there were on Monday.
Because, folks, you have finally had the clarity. We have went from lily pad to lily pad to lily pad to lily pad. We've played the blame game, and at certain times and I throw Paul DiBodesta in here too, over the last decade, how long has he been around? 12, 10 years? I lose count. Over the last decade, we have gone from person to person to person to blame. It's all there, guys. It's all there for you right there. I mean, what other evidence do you need? What other evidence do you need? We are right now, what last night was a realization. We are in the Blair Witch Project, and Andrew Berry just admitted to kicking the map in the creek. And that's where we're at. We realize we're going in circles and we are lost. Trade him for a 5th-round pick. Trade him for this pick. Trade him for that pick. Bring in this wide receiver. Jettison that wide receiver. It doesn't matter. You're going in circles. There are no guardrails here. There are no guardrails here, Tone. They're just going in a circle. They're going in a circle. That's what we are. So we'll continue to circle what has become a drain for the rest of the year. That's what it is. I'm not trying to embellish it. I'm not trying to embellish it. I stood in the shower today, and I just realized, I go, this is what it is. And I'm looking around, and we're just seeing the trinkets hanging from the trees, and here we are. And I'm just waiting for the rocks to be formed, and then waiting for Kevin to be standing in the corner. That's where we're at right now.
No, last night, though, I think.
Look, they've been going in circles. They've been going in circles. They ain't won nothing. RMJ. She's setting up for them positive narratives. They setting them up for them positive narratives. I'm telling you. Yeah, they crashing out. Stay crashing out. Stay crashing out. 10 million, I think this promised land. So what? I understand the first rate, but Flacco is him and getting something for him instead of mental. He's fine with me. Flacco good for 2 to 3 games. I ain't, like I said, it's just one game. But you got to think about it. How the Browns looking at it, and the fans, mainly the fans looking at it, they had Baker Mayfield. He might be the MVP right now. Then Joe Flacco just left the team, and he balling out. So now it's like, if we get rid of Shedeur, is he gonna do the same thing? More than likely. More than likely. So look, they scared. They scared to play him, and they scared to get rid of him.
Think is going to stick with. Forget about you asked the question. What is Kevin thinking last night? What is Jimmy Haslam thinking last night? I mean that
I'm sure they weren't positive thoughts. I hope they weren't positive thoughts.
It was humiliating from his perspective. For me, I just sat back and enjoyed the entertainment because it was nice to see entertaining football last night. Something that I was like, why didn't we?
But don't you feel robbed?
Why couldn't we do any of that?
Well, exactly. Don't you feel robbed as a fan?
Not really. It's not that I thought Joe Flacco was going to be some big answer for us this year, and he'll probably that was amazing last night. It was one of those weird short week Amazon games. So no, I don't think Joe Flacco's like some big answer, and they don't need him to be. They just need him to stem the tide and hold things over. For the larger thing, from a larger perspective, it just goes to show that all these conversations we have about, training camp and camaraderie and chemistry. No, that was the exact same Joe Flacco we saw a few years ago that worked really well with Kevin Stefanski when they had an offensive line. They had a wide receivers, and they were able to just bomb the ball down the field, knowing that they could maybe surprise some teams en route to a playoff. That's what they did a few years ago. And they got in their own way this time around. Joe Flacco's not any worse. I remember watching Joe Flacco and arguing with people it was a losing battle because I knew he wasn't going to start long if they were losing games. But I remember saying, I don't know, balls are going off receivers' hands. He's hanging in the pocket as long as he can. And they just don't have weapons around him. They just don't. And he seems fine, and they've lost any kind of imagination on offense. They're not doing anything to get creative in the run game. They've given up. Joe Flacco's the same guy. He's not any more washed. That people kept throwing that out. It can't get worse for Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, it can, because Dylan Gabriel's a lot worse than Joe Flacco.
Yeah, they said it out their own mouth. But look, they're crazy. Let me look at this. Let me show y'all this right here. This is what I've been looking at right here. As y'all can see what it say right now. The Juku injured. Now he done set this man up. Ninja Juku right here. The Joko. I just want y'all to see this safety right here. You see this safety in the middle of the field right here? He ain't moved. You staring him down the whole time. And you looking right at the safety. Man, look. Look at Dylan Gabriel's head. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if Njoku out or not. But this safety already driving. He already driving. Look who wide open down here in the flat. What down is it? It's 1st and 15. It's 1st and 15. It wasn't no need to throw that ball. Look. He was already driving. Boom. Now he out. Then he tried to come back. Njoku tried to come back and stay in the game. But we already know. We already know. He worked. I'm trying to find a play. Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Cause I want to see this. I want to see this too. What quarter would that hit in the head? What quarter would that? By Isaiah Bond. It might be that one right here. Nope. It was a 4. Y'all remember what time in the 4? Couldn't have been. They was in the red zone. Let me look. At the 14. At the 3. They were right up in here. Here it is right here. I got to see this, man. Look at this. Here's Isaiah Bond up here at the top. They're in a 2x2 formation, a doubles with one back. I got to keep clicking it. Look at this. No safety help. They running 0 coverage. 0. They rushing. They bringing, if you want to count him, outside the linebacker, that's the one that been terrorizing them, I think. Then they bringing the linebacker. They bring both linebackers. This 0 coverage. No safety in the middle of the field. It man on man. You got no help. Look at it. Look how they're opening up. Look. You running right there. You got what you want. What is that man doing? He looking at the bird. Isaiah Bond looking at the bird. He got to be. What he thought? Bruh. He open right now. He catch it. He going in the end zone. He got to be looking at the bird, man. He got to be looking at the bird. Why you not looking? Let me see the end zone shot. Look at this. Do y'all see anybody back there? Do you see anybody back there? No. They had the right play call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They rushing 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only got 6 blockers. So somebody coming free. Running to a spot. You hot right now. Ain't nobody in the middle of the field. You know you better run through there. That means you don't know offense. You don't know the game. Look at that. What spot you running to? You wide open. And he still went. The only reason why his head turned because the ball hit him in the head. He wasn't looking. Man, get out of here, man. That was Gage. That would have been a touchdown. He didn't throw too early. That man was wide open. It was 0 cover. You ought to be hot right now. They rushing 7. You only got 6 blockers. They rushing 7. You can't hold on to that ball. You got to get rid of it quick. No, that's why I counted it. That's why I counted it. Count again. Ain't nobody in the middle of the field. No need to hold on to the ball when they rushing 7. Count how many Steelers players it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now count how many Cleveland Browns players it is. Don't count Dylan Gabriel. Just count 68, 1, 75, 2, 55, 3, 77, 4, 72, 5, Junkins, 10, 6. Last time I checked, 7 is greater than 6. So if I only have 6 blockers, but 7 people are rushing, that means one person gonna be free. I can't hold on to the ball. I gotta throw it quick. I know I got an outside slant or in, dig, whatever they want to call it. My receiver is coming in. So I got a natural pick route on the outside that's going to make him, because they run a 0 cover, is man to man. They ain't called bad. I guess they still did call banjo because the dude ended up running to him, but he was late. Isaiah Bond was open when Dylan threw the ball. If he looked already right now, because he's supposed to recognize that there's no safety in the middle of the field, there's no help. They running 0 coverage and they blitzing 7. It ain't like the linebacker was sitting back. They on the line of scrimmage. So you know they blitzing. Ain't no reason to hold on to the ball. It's hot right now. As a receiver, you supposed to look at that and know that. And have your head turned. You should be looking inside, running, looking at Dylan, looking at the quarterback. You should be running, looking at him. Because you see it wide open. Wow. This man don't know the playbook, bro. That's why I wanted to look at it. Look, who is right there? Nobody. Ain't nobody in the screen. Nobody. He come late. Look at that space in between them. If he look now, he catch that, it's a touchdown. Dylan seen what I seen. That's why he threw it. And you telling me Shedeur don't know the playbook? Get out of there, man. Are you playing Pratt? Are you playing game? He ought to know that, man. Quarterback ain't got to tell him. He can look just like his quarterback look. If you done made it that far, you ought to know what you're looking at. Oh, he a rookie. I don't care. He done been playing football all his life. He ought to know when it's zero coverage, it's man to man, no help in the middle of the field, and they blitzing. And I'm running in the middle of the field. You need to be looking right now. Audible to who? Ain't nothing to audible. He's blocking. You can't audible because you need him to block. If you audible and give the question, it's only 5 blocking. You got 7 rushing. Now it's only 5 on 7. That means 2 people gonna be free now. And you got TJ Watt on the field? No. Max protection. Let our 6 block 6 of them, and I gotta get rid of the ball hot because somebody free. You try to defend them. Ain't nothing to defend. That's Isaiah Bond fault. Look, man. I guess I was born a little bit too early because anybody can make it in the NFL nowadays. Let me go ahead and get out that thing, man. I appreciate y'all for coming. He got a concussion because he got hit in the head with the ball because he wasn't paying attention. Man, I wish I could find that clip from last week too. I don't even know. I don't even know when it happened. When this man was blocking. Let me see. This man literally was blocking. He wasn't even looking for the ball. Hopefully this it. This it. I found it in quick. This the last one, man. This is ridiculous, man. This man don't know the playbook. He down here at the bottom. This Isaiah Bond again. He down here at the bottom. Look at this. I think they went quick, but they in cover 3. Or they in a man free cover. Let me see. Nah, they in cover 3. They in cover 3 up here at the top. That mean the corner at the top, number 2, he got deep third. The safety in the middle of the field, he got deep third in the middle. This 44 right here at the top, he got the flats. Harrison right here, he really ain't got the flats, but he should have the flats this way. But with it only being one receiver backside, normally they tell the cornerback to man up that one receiver. So it's really man over here and zone on this side. That's why I don't understand why the safety is running over here to help. The only reason why I can say why the safety running that way, which still don't make no sense, is that Dylan is looking that way. Even though he's left-handed, he's looking that way. When really, he's supposed to be helping and staying in the middle of the field because Njoku right now. Because you already got the other safety playing down. He already right down. So anything hot or quick in the flat, it's going to be the corner and the safety, the rally to it. So I don't know why he ran over here. And then y'all see who's streaking down the middle of the field, wide open. But he ain't look. He looking right at Isaiah Bond. Now look what Isaiah Bond do. Look at just watch Isaiah Bond now. I done explained to you what the coverage is, with the defense. Now look at Isaiah Bond. Look what he do. It never looked for the ball. He never looked for it. Till it's too late. It's a bad play. Look at the Juku. Right here in the middle. Look at him. Wide open. Streaking down the middle of the field. Wide open. Dillon ain't never look at the safety. Isaiah Bond ain't never look for the ball. Get the end zone shot. I'm glad I bought that thing. Look at it. Look at Dillon's head. Just look at his head. Look at his head. Not right now, because they just snapped it. But look where his head at. Look where his eyes at. Look where his eyes at. And that what that lady name? What that lady name? Adidas, whatever her name is. Aditi, whatever her name is. Talking about he been doing good with his reads. This man got one read. He ain't never take his eyes off of him. He stared him down and seen that he blocked. Then the ball was high anyway. This man don't know what he doing. Isaiah Bond don't know. And Dillon don't know. I got to change that. There you go. I want to show y'all the difference. They're preseason now. Damn, I know. Hold on. Play action. Roll. Set your feet. Turn that body. He got two options, 80 and 89. Shedeur already know he waiting on David to break out that break. Then lay out the ball. Come on now. Where that one with Luke. I promise I'm almost done. Here it is right here. Who ain't talking about it in 6 weeks? Who ain't talking about it in 6 weeks? Man, he fresh out the street. Fresh out that courtroom. We got an empty. We got an empty set. What down is it? It's 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. They look like they in the quarters. A cover 4, basically. So now you got the corner down here at the bottom. He got a quarter of the field. This say they got their quarter of the field. That say they got their quarter of the field. That say they got that quarter of the field. Right now. That's what it look like. That's exactly what it is. See how they stand in their zone? He backpedaling straight back. The corner backpedaling straight back. The safety in the middle field backpedaling straight back. And that corner up there basically got him man because it really trips over here. But he got him back here. Look at Shedeur eye. Look at it. He had Gage. He could have threw that to Gage, but he got that pressure, so he had to flush them out the pocket, so they ain't rolling. Then he directed. Then he set his feet. Well, he really don't set his feet, but he tell Gage Luke to go up. He make a nice one-handed catch. All I'm saying is it's a big difference. But there it is right there, man. That's what I'm saying, Smooth. I don't know why they ain't use Quinshawn more. Oh, you said she hasn't talked to nobody in 6 weeks. She don't know nothing. That's why I say that film don't lie. Y'all gotta look at that film and be able to recognize in what's going on. But I appreciate y'all coming. Hit that like button. Subscribe and share. Tell your friend about that money man you are right now. I'll be back with a video tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. It is what it is.
Hey, got the gospel jumping whole block. Let's go. God be the plug. God be the plug. He supplied that grace. Holy in the trap, still saved by faith. I was lost in the streets. He pulled my case. Let's go. Gave me that light. Now I'm drifting faith. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving lies. He's saving lives. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving love. He ain't feeling cuffs. I was down bad trying to flip for sin. Thought I needed cash, he made me rich within. Had a bag full of pain, he turned it to P. Put me in the spirit, now my soul released. No cap, I was searching for the fix. Got hit my line, said sucker, get the mix. Now I'm standing whole like I'm trapping on faith. Got the gospel jumping whole block. Let's go. God be the plug, he supplied that grace. Holy in the trap, still saved by faith. I was lost in the streets, he pulled my case. Let's go. Gave me that light, now I'm drifting faith. God be the plug, God be the plug. He ain't serving lies, he's saving lives. God be the plug, God be the plug. He ain't serving love, he ain't feeling cold. I got faith on tap, no counterfeit. Now Holy Ghost supply chain, he run the ship. Every blessing move like a shimmering up piece. Angels on the corner in the trap with me. The word be the way, scripture my scale. I ain't selling lies, I'm pushing what's real. I got joint boat, hope and supply. God be the plug, he never run dry. He my plug, he my source. Hey, he my plug, he my force. He the light, never dark. Let's go. From the trap to the heart. Turn up for the plug. Turn, got that work. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving lies, he's saving lives. God be the plug. God be the plug. He ain't serving love, he ain't feeling cold. God, he my You know, gotta get ready. Next Sunday, I'm on my way. Gotta get my praise on, no delay. Next Sunday, hands to the sky, feeling his love, never asking why. Next Sunday, I'll be in the pew. Gotta thank the Lord for all he do. Next Sunday, can't wait to sing. Church on my mind. All week long, I've been praying for peace. Knowing on Sunday, my soul get relieved. I've been through the struggles, I've been through the pain, but I keep my faith strong, I call on his name. From the block to the altar, I'm changing my way. When I step in that church, I got nothing but praise. Sunday, yeah, I'm looking ahead. Wanna hear that word, wanna break that bread. With my brothers and my sisters, we gon' praise his name in the house of the Lord. We ain't feeling no shame. Next Sunday, I'm on my way. Gotta get my praise on, no delay. Next Sunday, hands to the sky, feeling his love, never asking why. Next Sunday, I'll be in the pew. Gotta thank the Lord for all he do. Next Sunday, can't wait to sing. Lifting my voice, worship the King. When I think about his good.